Greetings and welcome to Monster Legends, and some more legendary testing. Today we have 3 new individuals here who are waiting to rise to the level so that they can join into the fight. The wars, the PvP, all that good stuff. Some have been not waiting very long. One's been waiting quite a long time. She's not very happy about that. So we're going to start with her. Alright, at the top we have GaiaNova. I actually was stewing over the name, and I realized that her name is actually 2 different names. You could either go with Gaia, or you could go with Nova. I just decided to go with Gaia. She doesn't look like a Nova. She looks like a Gaia, right? Very earthy type. Anyway, she's a damage dealer. She's got some extra stuff. She's been waiting a very long time, so she's not waiting any longer. I'm just kind of hoping she gets the opportunity to actually do something because of our next individual in the front. This is, of course, Prince Charmless. And of course, I've named him Indigo because you killed his father. Prepare to die. And all of that. I am still thinking of giving him a last name. Nothing really clicks for me yet. I may just leave him as Indigo. Anyway, he is a destroyer. I can't wait to see him in action. I actually gave careful thought to actually putting a stamina on him, but I didn't want to stunt early testing. I might do that for once I get him to 105, because he is ranked up 1, so he can go to 105. I was actually thinking putting ruins on all of them, frankly, for another reason. Okay, so on the bottom we have Predagelum, okay, who I've named, of course, Bagel. Now, the reason I was thinking about ruins here is because there's kind of an issue. All right, well, obviously Predagelum is the denial in the group, right? Both the other 2 are both damage dealers. And actually, the other 2 actually can extra turn. It's just that Indigo can do it a lot better. Here's the problem. Indigo's the fastest. And the other 2 are actually tied. So I'm going to guess they're going to go back and forth with that. So, I mean, it could be that my denial is going last. So I was actually thinking of putting even just a little bit of speed on him just to, basically create the situation we'd actually be using him with. That's another thing I might do in the last round. I might just throw a little speed on him just to make sure he goes first. Just of these 3. Anyway, let's get going here. I got some 65 opponents here because let's face it, these guys are kind of strong. So let's see how they do here. And like I said, he's going last. See what I mean? He's going last. All right, so here we go. We're starting with Epic Quest. Deals moderate special damage to 1 enemy, applies nature weakness to 1 enemy, gives extra turn to itself. So that's going to be you. Okay, he tipped his hat. That was very nice of him. All right, next we're going to go with Hat Throw, and that's going to do a lot of damage to him. Do I want to... Yeah, we're going to just kill him. We're just going to kill him. Deals very heavy nature damage to 1 enemy, gives extra turn to himself. And of course, these are all going to be... I'm going to use Tangle Cloak for the next one, because I'm pretty sure that's going to kill him, yeah. Tangle Cloak deals moderate nature damage to 1 enemy, gives extra turn to itself. Okay, and then, of course, we have Sweaty Blade. This deals heavy nature damage to 1 enemy, applies poison to 1 enemy. That's kind of the reason I was saving it. Notice these guys are nature, so their natural state is actually, these are weak attacks. But he did give nature weakness to the first one, which is the reason he had his way with him. But, oh, they are all immune to poison. I didn't realize that. I might be better off just charging. Yeah, I'm going to charge. Alright, so I took a little look back at her skills because it's been a long time. So I'm going to start with this one, Rock Slide. Deals moderate special damage to 1 enemy, gives extra turn to itself. So she's going to do this. Whack him. And then she's coming back with this one. Massive Gravel Dust. Deals moderate earth damage to all enemies, applies Quicksand. So that's what I was looking for there. Okay, and let's face it, we're just going to freeze him at this point. Yeah. There was no damage with that one, but... Alright, and he's back, and he's mad, too. So why don't we do the guy in the bottom, because he has the most amount of health. Alright, we're going back to Epic Quest, which is going to give him nature weakness. Okay, is he dead now with Hat Throw? He is dead with Hat Throw. Okay, and we're just going to do Entangle Cloak. Actually, he can probably... No, he won't be... He can only do one of them, so we might as well go with the one with the more damage. And then, of course, he gets the opportunity to charge. All right, and then she's going to do this. Does she want to do this? Actually, you know what she can do? She can do Mudslide, which gives 50% of stamina back and gives an extra turn, because why not? There's just no reason not to do that. And then, of course, you dead. Yeah, I mean, you look at it there, Bagel there wasn't really very useful. I mean, it's just, unfortunately, these two guys are, pardon me, this guy and this gal are just faster and deadly, quite deadly. And you can see, there is definitely a reason I'm considering 2 staminas on him and just forsaking speed. It's a matter of once he starts going, he's going to keep going until he's out. See, in that situation, if I had a lot of stamina on him, he kills the first one, and then he moves on to the second one and then starts killing him. He could really kill 2 guys a turn that way, if he's got the stamina for it. So it's just a matter of getting denial that is going to give him the opportunity to do it. You have, or you could just use a Demise or a Rosagon or something like that, just to make him go immediately, or something like that. So, yeah, I mean, he's kind of interesting, All right, let's see, what do we got here? Maybe I should skip a little bit here. Give them 2 rounds to work with. Oh, not 3, not 3. That's just kind of torturous there, We could do that. Let's do that. Alrighty, so let's begin. Okay, and they are also immune to poison. How very inconvenient. Alright. Okay, I'm pretty sure this guy is going to die. Yeah, he's going to die. Alright, and then we're going to do this, and he's dead. Boom, he's dead. Alright, here's the question. Do I want him to just charge? So that way he can just start on the next individual next turn. I think I'm going to do that. Alright, same principle over here. Boom on the head, and then you guys get quicksand. Okay, and you guys can just chill now. We will be using his damaging skills, by the way. We will be using his damaging skills. Alright, so let's think. You got the most health, so why don't we do this? And then I think you're dead. Yeah, you're dead. Good question. I'll do this and then I'll charge. And then I'll charge. Alright, so let's think about this. Do we actually want to have him attack? The thing about it is both of his attacks are group attacks, so... Yeah... I mean, he can use the big freeze next time around. Why don't we just keep some control? Let's just keep some control going on here. And she's going... Actually, should I just do this? Yeah, we'll do this. Because there's no reason not to. Just give her extra stamina, right? And then she'll come back with this, and then she should have her other skills. Okay, and the next wave. Okay, don't see any immunities to poison. This is a wonderful thing. Alright, let's start with the Epic Quest here in the beginning. You did not resist that. That's a wonderful thing. Hat throw. Okay, this is going to be his last one, but it's a lot of damage. Oh, they were already susceptible, weren't they? Okay. Okay, and then you're going to charge. Okay, and she's got the big one back, so why not? Okay, we got a miss on the bottom, no big deal. By the way, you guys could just stand there for a minute. Thank you, appreciate it. Of course, he's out of stamina. Let's think. You get some poison. Oh, you resisted the poison. Okay, why don't we have an epic quest down here then? Okay, and you have to charge. Yes, he has stamina issues. Okay, and you have stamina issues. Have they been hit yet? I don't think they've been hit yet. All right, rock slide. How much stamina? She's got a bunch of stamina. Okay, he's probably dead now with the quicksand. So we're just gonna do this now. And now you got quicksand. I do believe that is the first time we've been hit. Okay, and you will pay for it. Have at thee. Alright. Okie dokie. I mean, they don't have lots of amazing, like, insta-death stuff, though, so, you know. Besides, these things are a higher level than they are, right? Alright, so let's see. Maybe we'll get one more match and then we'll start leveling them. I don't think I'm going to change any skills. It's been a while since I've seen GaiaNova, but, you know, I kind of like her skills, so I don't think I'm going to change anything. Let's think. Let's pick one in. What do we have here? Okay, we have, like, weird fishy things. Yeah, let's try something a little bit diverse here. Okay, that's 2 rounds. I don't want to do another 2-rounder. I'd like to pick something that's kind of challenging, but it's 1 round. That looks okay. Okay, let's do that. All right, and then after this, I'll level them up to 80, and then we'll see if there's any skill changes. Although I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt it. All right, let's go. All right. Oh, you get to go first. Oh, you took his stamina. That was wow. They know the real threat, don't they? Wow. They know the real threat, don't they? Okay. Well, you know what? There's a little thing called payback. You know, a little thing called payback. Unfortunately, he doesn't get to do as much payback as he would like. He'll have 33 left. He will be able to use that one. Okay, good. I was just checking the numbers. Okay, and then he can just use this one, which means you dead. You is very, very dead. Okay, let's take a quick look at his skills because I did that a little quickly last time. Okay, this is the one I've been using. Freezing Ambush. Applies freeze to all enemies, right? Cooldown. 1 round cooldown. 1 round cooldown. So, and it's got a pretty good accuracy, so it should hit a lot. It's just a little bit expensive, that's all. All right, this one here, Bestial Shock, pardon me. Deals moderate nature damage to all enemies. That won't do very much because these guys over here, they got nature in them, so it's probably... What are they? I think they have nature in them. I think that's the reason. And then we have Freeze Trap, which basically is a single target freeze. So he can go with the group freeze, single target freeze, group freeze, and then of course he's out of stamina, pardon me. But that's a good one again. And this is actually a more damaging attack here he's got in terms of nature damage. The thing about it is you got to use him as either damage or denial. So in this group he's going to be denial, so I'm going with the freezes, of course. And then of course we have GaiaNova. So we're going to do this one first because it does give the extra turn, and most importantly it kills him. I know he was dead already, but just it's the principle, right? And then we're going to do this one, Massive Grazzle Dust, and this one's going to do damage, and it's going to give quicksands. Oh, it's extra damage, isn't it? I guess they don't like Earth. Alright, so let's see. Epic Quest. He could kill either one of them. Do this one. And then follow up with it. Oh, that's not... Well, it will do the damage, actually, because... he resisted it, didn't he? Or did he miss him? Wait a minute, he did do damage to him. So he resisted the nature weakness? I mean, that's not his trait. I don't understand that. They keep making these weird changes in the game that just don't make any sense. Unless you're hardened, you're not supposed to resist something, you know? I mean, if he missed him, that would be fine, but he didn't miss him. Okay, I mean, if they're going to be crazy with their rules, I guess everybody is hardened now, right? It's just when you're officially hardened, you're really hardened. All right. Can my guys resist those things too? That'd be nice. All right, we're going to do Mudslide here because there's no reason not to do it. It's going to give 50% of her stamina back and then give her an extra turn. She's going, I can do extra turns too, see? By the way, here, you. I'm pretty sure you're both dead. But you know what? Let him attack. Let him fight. See, he turned the tide in battle, didn't he? Yes, he did. He turned the tide in battle. Okay. Yeah, they're not going to get great ratings because, again, they're fighting things that are higher level, so it's taking longer, you know? Anyway, they're taking everything we're throwing at them pretty well. So I think it's time to level them up. So we're going to do this with the 80, but we're not going to do this when I take him to 100 unless something comes up. All right, this is where Gaia is, so let's get going with her. I am pretty sure that there's nothing that I'm going to be changing. I very much do like her setup, and I don't remember anything that was in question. But you never know. Something pops up. Something pops up. So let's just go and let's take a look. Okay, avalanche, low damage. Give them that low damage. No. I mean, it's nice, but the thing about it is she's got that extra skill on the end that gives her the stamina and the extra turn back. It's either that or that one, and I'm going to take the one with the extra stamina and the extra turn, because it makes everything else easier to use, you know? I mean, we saw that. She can go right back to the big group one, you know? Okay, that was like heavy damage. I think it was either this, or wait a minute. Well, this one gives an extra turn, so Rock Slide, yeah, I mean, you got to go with that one, right? I mean, it's free damage, right? And this one here, and it's all about getting this one to go over and over again, right? And it's only a 2-round cooldown. And this one, you know, if somebody resists the effect of quicksands, you can go back and put that one on. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the other one's more stamina anyway. So I think it's the best choices. I think I got the best choices going on here. I don't think there's anything that comes up that no. I mean, it's a great attack and all, and it's a 0 cooldown too, which is nice. But I think I got the right back for her. All right, and we're done. Okay, so that's her done. She's ready. So let's go over to, where is he? We'll go to him first. And we just fed him 2 days ago, right? So obviously I don't think there's any question of what I'm going to use for him. You can really set him up 2 different ways. I mean, you could set him up the way I have him here, and let's face it, the way everyone's going to set him up, which is with the extra turns. Anybody who has either faced a Vault-Tec or has a Vault-Tec knows exactly how they're going to set this guy up. You're going to use all the extra turn attacks. He's got 5 of them, actually, right? Because you take the bigger one or you take the lower one with the 1 cooldown, right? But he's got a lot of other attacks that are actually very strong. But it's just the thing about it is I think you're wasting the character if you're taking them. So we're probably going to be seeing them along the way here. Right. I mean, that is a very good attack. It's just wasted on him. I'll explain one reason I think it's wasted on him is that his speed is better than his power. If he had an overwhelming power, that would be really damaging, right? But the problem is that extra turns are just so deadly. They really are. I mean, if you look at a Vault-Tec, the individual attacks really aren't that damaging. It's just that he keeps going and going and going. And especially with this guy's ability to make the target weak to his attacks, that's just deadly. All right, so let's go. As I said, it wouldn't surprise me if we see all of those attacks here. Yeah, that's the one we just saw a moment ago, wasn't it? Yep. All right, let's go. And yeah, there's a no-turn version of the first one, Epic Quest. Same thing, applies nature weakness, a lot more damage. It's only got a 1-round cooldown, but it doesn't give the extra turn. So yeah, it breaks the circle there, doesn't it? It breaks the circle. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess you're going to see a lot of people who make the same mistake with a Vault-Tec that they make with this guy. And that is they're going to pick some of those that don't have the extra turn. I mean, if that's what you want, that's fine. It's just that I think you're wasting the character, you know. That's what he's really for. And finally, right, that one again. All right. I mean, those are very good attacks. You take all those other attacks and you put them on a character, and that character is going to be very strong, especially if it's got a really good power. It's just that this guy, he's made for going extra turns. That's the reason he's like a fencer, you know. He's a fencer. All right, so let's go back over to this dude over here, and I think it's the same type of a thing in terms of I don't think there's any chance of changing any of his stuff. See, he's kind of a hybrid here. He's either denial and he's damage, you know. I mean, he's one or the other. Thing about it is I'm still standing on the fact that I really think he needs stamina, because if he does freezing ambush, freeze trap, and goes back to freezing ambush, he has 1 stamina point left. He's done. He has to cool down at that point. So unless somebody is feeding him it. All right, so let's go. Speaking of feeding him, right? I meant feeding him stamina, of course. Limb fracture, daze. It's very easy to hit the old trash on that one. Yeah, daze, not one of my favorite things. No, it isn't. I know he's got a group daze attack that I have, but I mean, it's a group attack. That's the reason I have it. Wow, you just really want me to take that dazing attack, don't you? No, absolutely not. Okay, I have one. No, stop it. Be gone. Wow, it just basically shows that he doesn't have anything else. See, this one over here, Fast Claws, right? Deals heavy nature damage to all enemies. 0 cooldown, right? I mean, that's all you really need if you want to talk about damage here. So, why do I have this one? Well, this is a group attack, right? It does less damage. It does daze everyone. It's also 0 cooldown. It's not really that different in the stamina. The reason I have this one is he really doesn't have anything else. I mean, do I take this? Why? Why would I take this other one? It doesn't make any sense. It's the same damage, but he's doing it to everybody. If you know, the only contingency I can see for doing this is maybe if you want to reduce their accuracy a little, or you just don't have the extra 2 points of stamina, right? But I mean, if you're going to do that, you know, you're probably going to try to do this. But I mean, that's guy 52, right? But yeah, I mean, there just isn't anything else. He basically has 3 major skills, and I just had to fill that last spot. That's really what it comes down to. And of course, they're all 80 now. All right, so I'm going to find some playmates for them to play with. Okay, so I thought we'd start with these individuals here, because why not? Okay, yeah, they still have the same marching order, don't they? Yeah, they have the same marching order. All right, so let's see. That one in the front seems very arrogant. Let's kill it. Okay, and hat throw. And then we're going to go, what about the other one? If I do this one and it doesn't somehow resist the poison, it's dead. So I can just basically move on at that point, right? Okay, let's face it, it's dead at this point. So I'm thinking that I'm just going to charge. Okay, so what are we doing over here? We're going to smack one of you guys in the head. And then we're just going to go with this one to give you all quicksands. And somebody had to leave very quickly. By the way, guys, I love the way you're standing like that. Could you just like stand like that for a while? Thank you. His accuracy with that does seem to be very good. I'll be very interested once we start going off with legendaries who are like levels above us. I'd like to see if he keeps that level of accuracy. All right, the one on the top has got the most health, so let's do something about that. Okay, and then hat throw, and you is dead. Yes, you is. You is dead. Okay, you on the bottom. You don't look so bad. Have some poison. And you're empty. 0. Okay, and you know, you probably should just keep standing there. Yeah, just keep standing there. Oh, you are just so lucky. GaiaNova's got something special for you. This is Fistquake. Deals massive earth damage to all enemies. Applies stun. Well, you know what? I don't think the stun is even going to be an issue. Because death is the ultimate stun, isn't it? Okay, they did very good there. Everybody contributed. Everybody contributed. All right, let's see. Just skip right ahead here, you know. Okay, there's 2 stars here. I've probably done this before. It's probably really hard. But let's do it anyway, right? Alrighty. Okay, so let us begin. Alright, who wants... Okay, you in the front. You got the most health, so let's do something about you, right? Alright, and hat throw. Will he actually be... I guess with the poison... The poison should kill him, I guess. I really don't have to do anything more to him because I know GaiaNova is going to probably do him with her group attack. So I am actually going to charge to get stamina back. Let's see. Hit somebody else with that one. And then get the extra turn, and then do this. And yeah, they're kind of in trouble now. And if they weren't in trouble before, they're certainly in trouble now. All right, now I have to start conserving, if at all possible. Okay, he's dead. All right, well, the guy in the bottom's got a lot of health. Let's see what we can do about that. And then hat throw, and you're dead. And I need to be ready for the next turn. Yeah, charge. Okay, and gravel dust. Oh, wait a minute. I need to be ready for the next turn. Mudslide! Alright, okay, so what do we have here? Gravel dust? Okay, that's not him dead. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to charge because I want to get all his stuff back. Okay, it cost us a little bit of a poisoning there. Alright, why don't we just do this, finish you off. Okay, he doesn't get the opportunity to do a charge there. Okay. Okay, why are you picking Gaia? Okay, that's more like it. Okay, well now you can back off now. Let's think. Epic quest. You in the front. You want to go on an epic quest. Let me show you what ooh. Ooh. Ooh, okay, so we're going to hold off on that until he's out of stamina. Why don't we just make sure the big guy in the front is going to die, right? Of course, I'm not going to get the opportunity to let him charge, but, you know, let's just do this. Okay, Great Swords Matt Best Singer. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But let's just let him have his fun. Okay, he's dead. They're bleeding. Okay, and GaiaNova's really mad because she's poisoned. So have some massive gravel dust with some extra dots. More dots, more dots. And of course, a little bit of freezing on top. I don't believe he's missed a freeze on anybody. Okay, there's a reason why that one only has 2 stars. I could get the 3rd star, just put my best team in there and they'd take care of it in 1 round, right? Okay, that works out pretty good. We'll do one more. Or one more, because I want to have 3 for the final round. So let's see if we can find something challenging. That's... Ooh, the skills. Okay, you know what? What the heck? I mean, they're much higher level. They're more than 10 levels higher, but which means they're probably all going to go first. And of course, we don't have any healing or anything like that. Are you guys going to show up? I guess they'll show up eventually, right? Maybe it's like a cloaking device or something like that. I don't know. Okay, they're all going first, though. This is actually quite good. Let's, they're all probably identical, but I'm guessing that they're using a younger form. But let's just take care of the guy in the front. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see. Hathrow. Okay, and then we'll do this one. Then, yeah, he's got 1 health left, and then we'll be poisoned, so... Okay, so then just charge then. Okay, all of a sudden, see, they have the same speed, so I guess it's going to be kind of random. So all of a sudden, he's up front now. So why don't we just do a freezing ambush? Alright, and, do I want to do rock slide? Yeah, I do want to do rock slide. Hit this one up here. Right, and then let's do this one. Okay, the 1 health just couldn't do it up there. Alright, let's think. The one at the bottom has got the most health, so... Let's fix that. Hat throw! And let's face it, he's dead. Right? He's dead, so I'm going to charge. Alright, do I want to do this? There's no purpose in it. Alright, I'm going to do the freeze on the guy on the top, which is going to give me just 1 more big group freeze before he's out. Alright, let's think. Oh, well, she's going to do this because that's such a good idea. Right? Alright, there we go. Now we'll do gravel dust on this one up here. Okay. Not dead yet, very dead. Let's face it, this one is dead, though. right? So we're just going to get all our stamina back. We're going to reduce our cooldowns. And then we're just going to watch our foe die. Yeah. Okay, wave number 2. After all, these guys are much higher level than us. Okay, look out. Daze, that's not good. Uh-oh. Okay, leave the frog alone. It ain't easy being green, you know. Uh-oh. Wow, okay. Yeah, okay, that's a problem, but he should get out of this quickly, hopefully, right? Okay, they're basically all identical to each other, so we're just going to do this. He did hit him through the daze, which is amazing. All right, hat throw. Can we get a hat throw here? Okay, once again, he's got some accuracy here. That makes him a little bit better than Voltec, if you ask me. All right, why don't we just throw some extra poison on you here? Okay, now he missed. He was dazed, so he got the important attacks in, right? Yeah, I'm going to do this and then I'll charge. All right, so the thing is, we plan on freezing them, right? Okay, like right now. All right, we do want to get rid of one of them. So she's not going to do that one. She's going to hit the guy in the front. Right, and then we're going to do this one, which they are all susceptible to, which is quite wonderful, isn't it? Okay, then we want to get rid of somebody here because the big guy can only freeze one of them. I guess we'll just pick the one on the bottom because why not? Can he can only do one of these attacks. Oh, that'll kill him. That'll kill him. Yes, I do like his accuracy. I do like his accuracy. I mean, we are facing guys who are more than 10 levels higher, so it does make a difference. Okay, he finally missed somebody. But like I said, I think this guy's like 12 levels higher? Yeah, he's like 12 levels higher, so that's not so bad. But I do like Indigo here. Even with Daze on, he only missed 1 out of 3 times with the Daze on. All right, Mudslide. And then Gravel. Unfortunately, he may very well kill. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. Then when he missed the freeze, it was pretty much over for Froggy, right? Okay. Vengeance! He was a prince! Who died in his time? Okay, so yeah, obviously we lost somebody, so we didn't get a good one there. Okay, so I'm pretty good with them at 80, and I'm pretty good with their skills, too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop out. I'm going to level them to 100. I might throw a little bit of stuff on them. At least 2 of them. I really need to have Bagel going first, you know, because that's the way you're going to spec him. That's the way you're going to use him, right? So anyway, I'm going to do some stuff, and then I will be back. Okay, now for the serious stuff. And as you can see, I put 1 ruin on each of them. I put a speed on Bagel down here, because let's face it, he's supposed to go first. I put a stamina on Indigo, of course, because you notice how many times I said, okay, I'm just going to charge and get ready for the next turn. I don't want to do that anymore, right? I just want to unleash death. And, of course, to be fair, I did put a strength on GaiaNova, because, after all, that's what she is. She's a damage dealer. Okay, so these guys are 104, and I only have 2 stars at this location. I think it's probably going to stay that way, though. So if I had like all stars open, if I had all like ruins on these guys, they'd probably be winning like mad. But all right, let's just do this. All right, the guy in the front is really kind of the problem. So why don't we just kind of? Oh, actually, I was so used to him going first that I just slipped my mind for a moment there, didn't I? All right, so let's just go back to him. And let's see if we got enough stamina to actually kill him, because he's got a lot of life. So we're going to do a hat throw here. Remember, he doesn't have damage on him yet. So those numbers would be a lot better with the weakness if he had the damage on him. You know, that would actually do it if he gets the poison down. Yeah, he's dead already. And here's the question. Do I want to keep going here? Yeah, you know what? Let's just see how much damage we can do. I'm hoping I can get the first one back now. Yep, I got the Epic Quest back. Can I get hat throw in? Yes, I can. 2 dead. Imagine him with 2 stamina and damage. Alright, I am going to charge there. Basically, he killed 2 of them by himself there. That's what he did. He killed 2 of them by himself. Alright, so let's do a rock slide. I mean, let's face it, there's no reason to hold back here, right? Do I want to do that? I think the single one will actually do more damage. Wait a minute, that's 76, 62. Yeah. So there's no reason to do the group one, right? It's the same thing. And why don't you just stand there and die? Or actually, so Indigo's going to help you. Oh, we got that again. Sure, why not? Have fun with it. I'm hoping you do that all of the time. One thing about Vaultek was, because you have so many turns, he very often did his special skill. I'm kind of counting on him to do the same thing, which again, I'm thinking 2 big old staminas on him. Alright, so that's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, so let's move on. I'm just going to skip over to another island, because why not? What do we got down here? Oh, that looks like a really bad idea. Oh, no. They're immune to freezing, aren't they? No, that's a very bad idea. No, absolutely not. Okay, that looks kind of interesting. Let's do that. Got 2 107s and a 108. All right, they're probably going to be fast, though. We'll see. Okay, they're all going first. All right, well, chill, guys. All right, see how many you can get rid of. Okay, and then hat throw. And then this one with the poison. If the poison takes... All right, he's dead. I can move on now. Okay, entangle cloak down here. And then epic quest. And then hat throw. And does he need sweaty blade? No, he doesn't. Just this one. And then he's dead. And then that happened. Okay, and yeah, I mean, at that point, bump on the head, and then bump on the head. Okay, yeah, I think that she missed there, and that was just the poison. I think that was the bleeding. Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping that she just missed, and he didn't resist the quicksands there. Well, by the way, just stand there and die. Indigo will be right with you. Yeah, oh, actually, he's out of stamina. That's too bad. All right. Well, you know what? Mudslide. And then back to this one. Okay, that time you got quicksands, and that time you died. Okay, they're pretty strong. they're pretty strong. They're pretty strong. With just 1 stamina, with one rune each. All right, let's just find something here. That's probably a multi-group one. Although I think we could probably try that. Let's see. This is probably going to be deadly, though. It's only 1. It's only 1 encounter. All right, so this is going to be I think this is going to be our last fight. You know what the problem is? We're cutting through these encounters so quickly that I'm not getting a chance to recharge, you know? I mean, I don't remember ever even considering throwing anybody against this group here, like this, something that high. I don't even think I did it with the last one. I could be wrong about that, but I think these are the highest level ones I've ever thrown a team at. I mean, they're having no problem at all, especially because of the dude in the front, man. I mean, I know it's not easy being green, but wow. Know what I mean? He's making it look easy. All right, let's go. Well, you know what? This is a good place to start. Really? You're just going to do that? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I probably should attack the guy in the top because I think he had the most health. Let's just make sure there's some death going on when we do this. I'm going to start moving it around now, because we'll try to kill as many as we can here. Entangled Cloak. Okay, and Epic Quest. I don't know. I don't know how much he's got. Here, hold on a second. You know, I'm just going to try it, because why not? Can he actually kill all of them? That's my question. All right, let's see. Oh, we'll get 2 of them. Well, actually, oh, it's too bad this one's not poisoned over here. Oh, he's dead now because he'd be dead anyway. He would be dead anyway because of the bleeding. Wow, that's just complete and total wow there. He killed them all himself. He killed them all himself because Bagel didn't do any damage with his freezing. That one would have bled to death. That one would have bled to death. My goodness gracious, he is just insane. I don't think I have any more. Yes, I do. Okay. All right, so yeah, the thing about it is it's really hard to actually judge all of them considering somebody owned the whole thing, didn't they? All right, so yeah, these guys, let's face it, they go from awesome to very good. You know, very good. Well, actually, I would say great. I'd say great to beyond awesome. All right, we're going to start with GaiaNova. She's very, very useful. A lot more damage. I think, you know, you lean on the damage with her, and she's going to do a lot of damage. The quicksands, the extra turn means she gets to use her stuff more. She gets to refill her stamina pretty much for free. It does have a 4-round cooldown, but it's kind of useful. Fights aren't generally going to go on that long. If they do, then you're probably having a trouble or something like that. But anyway, she's got the single target that gives her the extra turn. She can use the big group attack to give quicksands. She's got the single target that gives quicksands. And as I said, she's got the skill to give herself the extra turn and half of her stamina back. Pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Decent, definitely a decent earth attacker. I mean, she's not Borkgar, but she's pretty good. She's pretty good. She was one of the first ones using quicksands. I think the first one was Tessaday. I think she was like either the second or the third one doing that. So anyway, very good character, very good. Okay, what can I say about Predagelum? He's got that freeze. It really does seem to have pretty good accuracy too. The only time I ever remember him missing was with the single target freeze, and I think the target was 12 levels higher. So he's pretty dependable from what I've seen. Now, again, he doesn't do any damage with it, but he can use it. He can use it. The thing is, he can use the group freeze, the single target freeze, the group freeze, and then he's out of stamina. So, I mean, it's really, do you put all speed on him and just deal with that? Or do you put maybe 2 speeds on him and a stamina? I mean, you're kind of compromising him as a denial at that point. You have to think, how many times do you want the other side frozen? If your team can't kill the other side by that time, you probably have a problem. So I'm thinking you really do need to go all speed with him because, I mean, it's either you're going to go with him as denial or you're going to go with him as damage because these other skills are just pure damage, you know, with a little bit of daze thrown in. But I mean, I think considering he's nature and how kind of rare it is to get nature that is denial other than stuns, you know, I think you got to go with that. You got to go with all speed on him. If you're going to use him, you're going to use him as denial. What can I say about Prince Charmless that you didn't just see in the last fight? He killed all of them himself. Yes, he's 105, but they were 107 and 108. He basically killed them all himself. So, I mean, he is just deadly. And I am thoroughly convinced that I have to put 2 staminas on him and a damage. Because if he can just keep going, he just moves on to the next one. Kills the first one with his first rotation, moves on to the next one. Just utterly deadly. And of course, the same thing with the Vaultic. The more attacks he does, the more his chance of his special skill coming up. And his has got the extra little bleeding thing to it. So, yeah, his accuracy also seemed to be a lot better than Vaultic's too. Even when he was dazed. When he was dazed, he hit 2 out of 3 attacks. That's not bad, especially considering he was attacking higher level individuals at the time. So anyway, they're all great, but of course the guy in the front is the shining beacon of hope, right? He's amazing. He's amazing. And I'm very happy that we got him up to 105. And I'm terrified that all the individual teams who are going to have him in the future. Basically, if you want to stop him, depending on how he's configured, you're going to have to reset his cooldowns. I mean, that's kind of the way it is. It's kind of like possession, very much like a Voltic, isn't going to work. Because he'll just like attack his own guys for one turn and then go right after you. You have to stun him, freeze him, something like that. And remember, he's hardened and he's immune to poison, which is actually really kind of useful, you know? So anyway, these guys are very interesting. These guys and this gal are very good, and they will be working their way into the fight. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.